In this module, we will cover key elements you will need to determine if a customer should be leveraging a cloud-based networking solution, frame the conversation on what a cloud-managed solution should entail, and lay the groundwork to highlight Cisco Meraki as the premier cloud-managed solution. The focus of this module is to highlight the business and operational opportunities that cloud management provides to a customer. It includes key questions to ask IT and business stakeholders to determine if a cloud-managed solution is the right solution for their networking needs. You will be able to articulate some of the challenges they are facing today with their operational structure and highlight why cloud management would solve these problems. Finally, you will be able to set the agenda by sharing key insights how a proper cloud-managed solution should be designed. The line of questioning during discovery with a business stakeholder audience will be different than with an IT audience. We are trying to get to the key careabouts and the why. We are also attempting to determine if the business recognizes the role IT plays in empowering the organization to realize digital transformation. The key is to focus the conversation around empowering the organization to innovate faster and lower risk while reducing cost and complexity. Get the conversation started and listen to the customer's response. The line of questioning when trying to convince a customer to make a change is different than simply telling them what is new in our portfolio. When selling a cloud-based networking solution, you are fundamentally changing the operational model of a customer. These questions are designed to get an understanding of where this customer is on their cloud journey, whether or not cloud management will streamline their operations, and determine if their limited IT budget, personnel, or resources is hindering their IT strategy. Many customers have separate teams to handle separate IT tasks, whether it's the separation of overall networking and operations or additional dedicated security teams. They all have different tools to solve their specific problems. The challenge comes in when they need to work together to configure, troubleshoot, or execute a solution across their environment. Due to this siloed operational approach, teams rarely communicate with each other. When they do, most of their time is spent explaining their own tools so the other teams can understand instead of fixing the problem or implementing the solution. This fundamental challenge of multiple, cumbersome, and disparate interfaces prevents IT teams from executing and can cause serious operational overhead and risk. Some examples include limited capability of easy troubleshooting tools remotely via CLI, different interfaces of wired and wireless management leading to inconsistent and confusing networking design, and monitoring solutions that only alert a subset of stakeholders that can actually solve the problem. By combining these solutions into one easy-to-use, always available, and consistent interface, teams can spend more time communicating about their projects and outcomes compared to re-educating their teams on the tools they use. This not only makes networks more efficient, but mitigates risk by limiting the miscommunication and misunderstanding of what is happening in the network. The holistic approach provides deep information into the configuration, security status, software status, maintenance, monitoring, and troubleshooting tools for each team. Examples of this include unified solutions for security policy and network configuration, easy-to-use interfaces for networking and endpoint management, and an intuitive interface with unified reporting and monitoring for the operations team. When customers have disparate management solutions, they rarely collaborate in troubleshooting, and when they do, the toolset is limited. They have no visibility into other team systems for troubleshooting or for software release information, which leads to hours of discussion and documentation to solve even the smallest of problems. These scenarios put operational strain on IT organizations, plus waste time and money. The lack of configuration consistency in security and networking environment adds to the operational overhead. Solutions like security policy and quality of service must be executed consistently across the organization, but with inconsistent user interfaces and limited cross-functional access, verifying consistency is extremely challenging. This disparity, lack of consistency, and lack of visibility across teams adds significant risk that the security and networking solutions are implemented incorrectly. Comparing the two consumption models is key in understanding whether your customer should move into a cloud-managed model. With on-premise solutions, a significant amount of upfront capital expenditure is needed to establish a management infrastructure. The time, energy, and investment it takes to build a highly available on-premise managed infrastructure often limits customers from beginning their journey. For those that do, they still run into limited access due to on-premise deployment, along with restrictions in scale based on their server and data center infrastructure. With cloud-managed solutions, there are significant differences. All infrastructure, maintenance, scale, and access is included from day one purchase, significantly increasing the speed to adoption. In addition, long-term capacity planning is unnecessary as the solution scales as the customer grows and purchases more devices. This model does include a significant change compared to on-premise technology in that subscription services are required to run the system. When discussing cloud management, more competitors are highlighting their cloud solution due to the operational value cloud-managed solutions bring to the customers. However, it is important to note that all clouds are not created equal. Some key considerations include, is this cloud a cloud-native infrastructure, or are they simply cloudifying their on-premise technology? Commonly, databases and storage systems to run on-premise solutions pale in scale in comparison to a solution built custom for the cloud. Other concerns include security, from where the devices to their backend to their connection between the systems. Where does the traffic flow? How is the recovery solutions? Where is their cloud hosted? These are all questions to consider when comparing cloud solutions. There are times when discussing the benefits of cloud management delivered solutions when the customer will voice their objections or fail to understand the differentiated capabilities of one cloud provider over another. It is important to educate the customer that not all cloud-delivered solutions are created equal, and that it is worth taking the time to understand the finer points associated with the different platforms. The cloud solution set is best leveraged by use case versus vertical or company size. Companies of all sizes and verticals can leverage cloud network management to alleviate operational overhead. The key use cases include distributed sites where there is little to no IT staff at the remote sites. However, the personnel or applications at those sites are mission critical. These distributed sites require heavy lifting during installs, which can be drastically improved with cloud management, while requiring troubleshooting and maintenance, which is more efficient to do via a cloud interface. In addition, organizations who are dynamic in their environment and are constantly integrating new companies can recognize drastic improvements in the onboarding time with cloud managed solutions. With easy-to-use and always available infrastructure management, flipping over a new system is streamlined, and expanding a network post-acquisition takes minimal effort. Cloud-managed technologies change the operational structure of a company, and it is important to show real-world comparisons to their current state. The above is an example of a real customer moving from a disparate management platform with limited technology support to a complete cloud-managed enterprise solution for their 250 branch offices. From operational savings by faster time to resolution of problems, to a reduced cost of ownership in software services and maintenance due to the cloud management solution, provides value back to the customer in their IT departments and their business. In fact, based on the time saved within IT, they were able to effectively gain 4 new IT resources with nothing more than implementing a cloud managed solution. We have highlighted the key operational and business opportunities a cloud-managed solution provides, plus highlighted considerations a customer should consider when moving to the cloud-managed network. You should now be able to ask key business and IT questions to determine if a cloud-managed solution is the right solution for your customer. Be able to articulate the operational challenges that a customer faces and how cloud management can solve these problems. And you should be able to set the agenda by sharing key insights on how a mature cloud-managed solution should be designed, implemented, and executed to give the best return on investment to your customer.